Hello, everybody. It's Becky here at Beck's Creations, and I received this totally awesome, unexpected surprise today from Mary. Mary surprised me with a ball winder for my yarn. I've already been playing with it. I learned a couple important lessons. You do not want to wind this too fast because the yarn will shoot up in the air. So this is a Ollie Craft skein holder and ball winder. And she sent them, they came together. And I wound this ball that Dee Dee had sent me. And then I had bought two balls. And so I wound this one and I tried to go too fast. So I ended up having to hand wind the last little few yards of it. So don't go too fast if you get one of these. And it looks like the skein that I bought seems a lot bigger than the skein that Dee Dee picked up, but it's the same yarn. Although I did notice this one was called Yarn Bee Authentic Hand-Dyed Blend, and this is Farmer's Market. And then the one Dee Dee sent me, well, she sent me two, came from this is a hand-dyed alpaca. That's why. Alpaca is more, expensive, so you get less yardage per ball. But this one's called Periwinkle Paradise. I have one more skein left that Dee Dee sent me. Hi, Pam. That's this one says Authentique Hand-Dyed Blend in Osaka Sky. And I just thought I would come on and wind a ball with you guys and share a kind of a product review on this. I am not being paid for this. This was a gift from Mary. And I just wanted to share it and show how much fun it is to use. Now, it works great for the skeins that you purchase like this. I'm going to do a little bit of research and see, but I think to use your other skeins, I might get with Lisa. I bet Lisa would know. If Lisa pops in here, she can tell us, how do you do this with like a skein of Red Heart? Do you have to hand wind it around and then ball it with the baller? All right, so these come and they're tucked one inside the other. So I'm going to untuck it and let it drop. Lisa showed how to do this one day. So this is what the yarn looks like that. And then we're going to set it over the top of the yarn holder. Uh-oh, I caught. Hang on. And I keep catching. All right. Then you push this up and it puts the yarn way out. And then you've got to free the thread. And I like to figure out which one has the ends in it. There's 3 sections that are usually tied. Well, here's one. And I'm just going to cut the knot. This is what I've been doing. I don't know if it's the correct way or not. But there's these short little pieces. And if I cut the knot off, then I can remove this little thread. And then if you come around, there's another one here. And one of them will contain the ends of the thread as well. So we come around here, and I think that was the one that's around here somewhere. Well, I know there was another one. I could have swore there was another one that had the ends on it. Bear with me. We'll get it. We'll find it. Well, I need to find the ends. I'm going to have to stand up so I can look at it. On the other two, the end just kind of popped right out. So that's why I'm struggling this time. Oh, what's this? Right here. It looks like I've loaded it backwards again. All right, so you let this down a little bit and just gently, there's a little clip here. There we go. It's untied now, so I don't want to drop it or lose any ends. And I wish they wouldn't get caught like that. Come on. It's like I need another hand. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's why. Okay. Let's see here. I'll get this back on here. No, don't do that now. Behave yourself. Push this up. There we go. I'll get there eventually. And there's the last knot, and you can see it's got the little short piece and the two ends on it. And what I've been doing is I've just been clipping it and removing the short piece. And then this is supposed to feed off going this way and get you a piece going here. And then you have to put this through this thingamabobby here. There's a little looper there. And then set this, the end, there's a slot on the top. Slip that in. Start real slow to there. And then if you use your hand, I'm just going to hold the thread and then you just start spinning it. The tendency is to want to go really fast, but you don't want to do that. Scott was very intrigued. He thought it was the coolest thing he'd ever seen. And I've got it kind of set up awkward, but I wanted it to also be on, camera pretty good. If you go too fast, it shoots right off the ball holder because it's just sitting on there. Uh-oh. Why are we hanging up? I feel like a kid. I just want to spin it really, really fast, but it's best not to do that. You don't want to stretch the yarn either. And it looks so different when you get it balled up than it did in the flat long skein. I'm too close. Is that what the problem is? Well, as I said, I'm just learning. I'll remember that. Maybe if I set it on the other side of the table, it'll be better. The instructions are kind of not very good. So that's good to know. I'll do it different next time. Oh, it was a question. Oh, I don't know. I think it would be better if the big part was across the table so that this was feeding in. Yeah, I think you could be right. I don't buy the real expensive yarn very often. I'm more of a thrift store kind of gal. So I'm going to do some research on it about, balling up the skeins that I get at the thrift store that are, just the standard skeins that you work from the center if you're lucky enough to get the center out. Yep, I know, Pam. We're thrifters. But if I could ball them up like this, they would be so easy to use and I could crochet so much faster. So I was so tickled to get this today. And thank you again, Mary. This is awesome. I think this one's going to be a big ball like the farmer's market version was. Yeah, it didn't tell me how many, how much distance to have between the two, but I think, yeah, it would be better if this was like on the other side of the table, or see, my nature wants me to just keep spinning really, really fast, but I want to have a perfect ball when I get done. I don't want it to be stretched or wonky. Joni has one. Might have to get with Joni and ask her about doing balls of the skeins like we buy in at Walmart or Joann's. Because this girl, when I go into a regular yarn shop, I about have a heart attack at the prices. I went into a fancy yarn shop by my sister, and yes, the yarn was stunning, and it was from like England and Scotland, but the cheapest I saw on the clearance rack was $25 a skein. I nearly had a heart attack right then and there. And I told my sister, these are pretty, but I can't do it. I just was curious about the shop. I'm really surprised the cats aren't interested in this thing. I think they're really scared of it right now. I just think it's magical. This is so true, Pam. It very well could. It could be a very bad situation. And it looks like the other tail is starting to come unwound too. I noticed Bag O' Day Crochet, she's been getting some yarn periodically, either donated for a giveaway or she's been buying it from a guy called Keith at the Yarn Snob. Oh my God, his yarn is so beautiful. It'd be one of those I'd purchase just for a special project for myself because I couldn't give it away. Not spending that much, but the yarn is stunning. I enter her giveaways for his yarn, but I never win giveaways like that. She's got a huge one going on right now. I've entered it. She usually lets them run for about 10 days, and then she does live pulls for the winter. She's been having a lot of problems with those creeps that steal your picture and then say, contact people in the comments. Oh, you won. But Crystal don't do that. She does it live, and then you have to contact her with your mailing information. You can see the boxes came in the background. The cats have been playing with that. That was their part of this surprise gift. They had a blast with it. Oh, that's cool. I know Joanne's used to donate to Goodwill. I don't know if they still do or not. I remember all the stupid paperwork to do it. Yes, boxes are their favorite. This one's going better. And kids like boxes. We're getting close. I'm not going to have to finish the wind with the by hand on this one. There it goes. So, ta-da! Oh, that's so pretty. And then it just slides right off. And then you have your magic little cake. It's like a cake to me. And there's the center end. I lost my other centers. But isn't that neat? And that'll be so much easier to use than trying to work it off the skein. So, oh my gosh. This was like a real blessing to show up today. So that is it. This was the instructions for the baller. That's all you get. And then this was the instructions for the skein holder. And I had to get Scott in on the first part of it because I couldn't get it to do. And then when you're done, this drops down all the way. And then these go tight, and then they can go inside this box again. Boop. And they get all done up. So that's all I had to share. And if you're thinking about getting one of these, I would suggest, yes, you go ahead and do it, because I just think this is going to be so nice to have to wind the balls up. I just got to figure out how to do it with acrylic yarns that aren't in the, I don't know if they call that a warped skein, where it's kind of twisted and big. Like I said, Lisa My Eclectic Life, she is a spinner. She knows all those terms. So that was it. They do have a scan code for your phone, one of those, so that you can get help if you get stuck, which is very nice. So again, this is from Ollie Craft and Mary at Amazon. And thank you, Mary. And I will talk with you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.